Hi everybody, it's Marcie and today is Tuesday. I am going to start doing things from Mom's cookbook, although I guess I've sort of been doing some of those all along, but I've been incorporating Dove products into it. And sometimes I'll still do that, and I'll tell you how you can incorporate some of our products into it, but for the most part, since you can't get them anymore, I'm gonna focus on making them without those. So today is one of my kids' favorite things, artichoke dip. Really one of the easiest things to make in the world. I say that and then I just hear Karen saying, oh, you always say that. And I didn't mean to say it, but really, it's so easy. I really like going for easy recipes because as much as I like to cook and occasionally like make some complicated thing, really, I don't want to spend all day standing and cooking for, a meal that takes, 20 minutes? Okay, so today we're going to do, and I'm going to tell you as we do this, like what I actually have down as measurements and how I really do it, because sometimes they're not the same. So this artichoke dip has four basic ingredients. Okay, I'm going to turn you down here. It's got mayonnaise, Parmesan cheese, garlic powder, and artichokes. Now you can mix and match other stuff in there, like sometimes, and I'm going to do this today, I'll add water chestnuts. Sometimes you can add hot sauce, different things like that. Okay. And honestly, you can do this in any amount you want. Now, I used to always measure. I don't so much because you do the same amount of Parmesan as you do mayonnaise. So here's how I'm going to show you I would do this. And the other thing about this is you can make it for any size. If you're having a big crowd, oh my gosh, make a lot of it. If you just want to have a little bit, if you feel like having this, get one of these little cups and you can cook it in there. Okay, so I'm going to make it in two different sizes here. I'm going to make a little one and then I'm going to do it in a pie pan. You can do it in any kind of Pyrex dish, anything like that. I've even seen it served cold. So here's how I'm going to measure equal amounts of this. I'm going to put that like half in the bowl. And then I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to break some of this up. And yes, I do have the largest container of Parmesan cheese ever invented because my kids think Parmesan is like one of the main food groups. Okay, so look, you can sort of eyeball it and see, they're about the same there. Maybe a little bit more Parmesan. I'll get one more little scoop of this. Okay, so it's about the same there. Then I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of garlic powder on. And then I've drained and you've got to sort of squeeze these out or there's too much liquid in them. So just squeeze them out. You can see like they're in the shape of a fist, I guess. I'm going to first mix this together. The Parmesan, the mayonnaise, and the garlic powder, not salt. There's plenty of salt in the Parmesan. You don't need any more. Okay. There, we've got that. Now I'm going to throw all of these artichoke hearts in. And if you like more artichoke hearts, by all means, go ahead. The recipe calls for half a cup Parmesan, half a cup mayonnaise, garlic powder, to taste, and a can of artichoke hearts. Like I said, do it however you want. Okay, I'm going to also, here, I'm going to do this with a fork to sort of break these up a little bit more. And while I'm doing that, because I like to have more artichokes than anything in here, like the thought of like eating mayonnaise, not so great, but yeah, the artichokes, delicious. Okay, I'm going to take some of these water chestnuts, and these give it like a little bit, changes the flavor just a little bit, but it gives it a fun crunch too. And I'm gonna break these up with a fork too. Again, doesn't really matter how big, how little you make them. I just sort of chop them up as I go. And then we're chopping up the artichokes a little in here. They see any big hunks? Okay. And like I said, you can add hot sauce to this. If you have other vegetables you want to add to this, by all means, go ahead. Now, what you do, again, a whole lot of options. So if you just want this for a little treat for yourself, put some in an oven-safe bowl, and you can even microwave this. You don't need to put any Pam or anything like that in, because there's enough grease from from the mayonnaise. And then the rest of this, I'm gonna put it in a pie pan, spread it all out, and then just cook it in a 275-degree oven for half an hour, really just until it sort of gets slightly browned. I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. But just spread it around there. And when I have a big group, I'll take like I don't think I've ever made 13 by 9, because it is really just an appetizer. You know, a square pan or something where it can be deeper also. Sometimes when I'm running late, I'll pop this in the microwave till it gets really hot, and then just stick it in the oven for a minute or two to get the, you know, brown crusty on top. So that's it. How easy is that? Anything else I need to tell you about? I think that's it. I've got all kinds of fun things coming up, because Josh is actually going to be in town for a couple of days. So I'm going to be making some of his favorite things, and you'll get to see those. Thanks for watching today. I will see you tomorrow.